That's good. Okay, so before we worry about too much here, let's do something of importance. I'm just going to take a look over here. So you took the sea gnome chest, correct?
Yes.
What about what is the silver inlay eye patch?
That was
That is,
that was just something that he got. It was something for him.
yeah, he traded with one of the
Okay, that
water
looks like
gnomes.
the only important thing. Okay, good. So, what do you guys want to do?
I think we should go back to our town.
Yeah.
We have work there that needs to be done. We have a guard that's becoming obsessively concerned about being paid.
Yeah.
Amongst other things, yes.
And then we also need to go, like, this is somewhere here is our end goal. That's a very bad color for drawing on this map. Somewhere around here, I think it was.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna just start heading down. Does anyone
Uh,
remember, it
but
didn't it take about 3 days to make this bridge?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah. Uh were we gonna try and cut on this way?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so to make this in then. So, someone roll a d6. A 1.
One.
Yeah, it takes you all 3 days. Okay, now this path down here is less traveled, so I would
Did
say
we ever do that one?
do
That
what
room?
one?
That
Which
room?
room? This one
The
here?
one? No, the one I'm pinging. Down below.
Oh, yes, you did that one for sure.
Alright,
I
we
don't
did that
think
one.
you've ever done this one.
No, we
I
haven't
mean,
done that one or this one.
So we talked in the beginning about going uh this way first
Yeah.
and then coming back this way.
Yeah.
So just so that we could do this rune, and I think we've done this one.
We have not done that
no,
one.
you've never been up here.
Yeah.
Okay, well then
If
we
we
can stop and do this one and this one.
yeah, if we need to check, no, let's just check on the map in 66. No, roll 20. I mean, unless
So you'll
we
get
need to.
there still pretty early because this road's far less traveled. It's not the main road.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. That's a good idea. Oh no, they already that one's already happened. Well, let me check my ideas folder.
By the way, if we're going to take the focus attack as a general perk, don't forget to add that to your hit dice. I forgot.
Focus
I
on
have
what?
been forgetting to that.
No,
Focus
what I'm
attacks
looking for is in
take
here.
+3 to hit for attacks and spell attacks.
Oh, I hope I took that.
I think you took it.
Think I
You can
did.
check. Yeah, you can check them.
There was an idea. Needs to be. Where is it? No, not them. Them. Okay. All right. So encounters. What? No, don't select it. Open it. You stupid program.
I did. Wow, dude, I have been forgetting that this whole time.
Did what?
I took focus attacks.
That.
It adds +3 to every attack or spell attack, but not. It adds 3 to hit, but not 3 to the damage.
Yeah. You also have arcane potency, which does the exact same thing, but just for your magic.
So basically does the same thing because I hardly ever don't use magic.
Yeah.
Wow. I need to add that somewhere up here.
Yeah. You're also supposed to have 15 perk points total. Is that 12?
I know that my total remaining is right because I've been adding 3 every level, which is
Yeah. That's
Wait.
fine. It was just like, Hmm?
I've just
Yeah, if
found
you
out
press,
that the ruler pings.
yeah, if you press tab, you ping.
No,
But if you,
if you just do the ruler and you left click, you ping.
yeah, if you have the grab or any tool active, you press tab, you activate the ruler, and then if you just short tab, you ping.
Oh, I knew that if you did tab, you ping, but I didn't know you could hold tab for ruler. Interesting. Good to know.
Okay. So you come up on some ruins. They're probably what's left of an old
Did
house.
we buy food?
Did you buy
I was
food?
going to
No.
ask about that.
No, you did not buy food.
We have not bought food.
But you can collect food when you sleep. If anyone has
Stop
any
that
gathering or
question.
hunting skills, can you stop where to buy some?
Over at that inn
Um,
when we were passing by. Or is that too late now?
yeah, I'll
I
let
have
you buy some.
gathering.
I let
I
you
have
buy
gathering.
some food. They have. Hold on. I'm gonna need some dice because I never made myself some dice. Um, Now, how do you roll dice you're holding? R?
Just
R.
R. You just put them down, mouse over, and then hit R. There you go.
All right. They have 9 meals available, and they'll throw in scraps for people with
Right. So
with
we should get.
They're charging 15 copper. I mean, they're nothing special. So a gold for 2.
I'll buy one, or I'll buy 2.
Okay.
I will buy 3 for my 2 people.
Okay. So 1 gold, 15 copper. Do you want to buy 2, babe?
Yep.
Okay. Add 2 meals and reduce by a gold. And Ananya, do you want to?
Yes.
Okay. Reduce a gold. Add 3 meals.
Did they take banknote?
I thought it was 2.
And that's 15 copper. So 1 gold for 2. Yeah, they'll take banknote.
How much did Anania buy?
2's left. So I presume she bought 2.
Gold. 1 gold for
Yeah,
2.
but he said 3.
I think he was saying 3 to Crazy.
No,
I
Crazy
am,
bought 3, so that's
because I
1
have
gold,
2
15
characters.
copper.
I also have
But
2
he said
characters.
Yes, that's true. He has 2 characters to feed.
So,
I think she thinks that you said 3 when you spoke to her, but either way, it doesn't matter.
oh,
Carry on.
Okay. Are you ready to bloop, bloop, bloop down here?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa, where did that go? I swear that was up. Encounters. Oh, there it is. It's syncing. Okay, so you are exploring the ruins. So Mhm. Okay, McGrew, give me an awareness check, please. Oh
One.
no, McGrew.
I'm starting to think the dice hate me here.
Did you actually hit the R button that time?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or did you
If
just
I roll
reset it?
one more one, I'm not using these dice.
You did hit the R button that time, correct?
Do you want me to roll it again?
No?
Okay.
Okay, Miss
I
McGrew,
got a one.
What now?
awareness check.
Hold your awareness. 1d6 plus 5.
Three plus 5.
8.
Did an 8? Okay. Crazy one.
But for both characters or just one character?
No, he said
Uh,
crazy one.
Crazy one. Awareness check.
So just one awareness? Alright.
One of your people at this time.
So crazy
6
A.
plus 5. 11.
Okay, cool. Crazy B.
Again, 7.
Kim. Awareness check. You can have a bonus +3 for your crow.
So
And put your phone away.
Wait, are we not allowed to use calculators during this test?
She's not using a calculator. She's playing a game. Hey, okay, cool.
There's a joke.
Crazy Miss McGrew, Crazy A, Crazy B, and Kim. Give me a second awareness check. Tell me if you get over 10.
A second?
Mm-hmm.
Raises our B got 10 exactly. Is that. Uh,
6.
Yeah. We have 1 over 10. Anyone
we
else?
have one that is 10. It's
Wait, you
That's
rolled a
fine.
6? Did you roll a 6?
No, I rolled.
Oh no.
Okay. Crazy, do roll odds and evens. So just roll a d6 and tell me if you get odds or evens.
it's odd.
Okay. All right. I will describe what is happening, and then we will have to do some more rolls. But first, I have to open up several tabs because gotta need this. Right. So this and this. Okay. So we'll go through them. It looks like it's loading alphabetically. So, Rowan, you see a little gangly, brown, wrinkly, kind of leathery looking critter running off with his arms waving above his head, carrying your quiver full of bolts. Make an attack roll.
all right. Just generalized attack or actually wait, I can't use my bow then.
You either have well, we never really discussed. Did you all switch back to your regular weapons? Or are you still
Yes.
walking around wheel? Okay, so yeah, your bow. You would have one in the chamber.
I would have switched back at least because the rock
No,
splashers
there's
aren't
no
useful anyway.
point in not doing that. Yeah.
All right, 3d6. Six, 7. Hold on. I'm so confused.
Then make an attack roll. No, you don't get from shadows or nothing because you weren't prepared for it. Just make a straight attack roll.
I got 7.
Your total roll was 7.
You have my on-hand attack right now is 3d6.
Yeah.
I rolled 7.
What did you roll?
2
7.
3s and a 1.
Wow.
This
You also get a lightning socket, so expend a gem and add 1d6.
Thank Christ that other d6 got a 6.
Okay. Jesus. Did you expend a gem? Do you even have a gem counter? Yes, you do.
Do you
Expend a
have low
gem.
focus?
Oh, I don't know. What does that do?
If she has it, it adds 3 to her hit, but not attack, not damage.
Oh, right. Let's see. Did she take that? Where does she keep her abilities? Wait, wouldn't I have written it down up here? Oh yeah, +3 to hit. So it was a 7 to hit anyways. So you don't actually have light gems. I just realized. I checked down here. You don't have a gem pouch. You might want to fix that. But you still get a 10. So your arrow lands on him, and he poofs into a thing of smoke, and he's gone. Let's see. Okay. Inanya. Where is your? Oh, you see another one of these gangly fuckers running away from you, and he's got a healing potion in either hand. Make her make a ranged attack. You can use a spell
Well,
or
then
whisper.
use my main spell, right?
Go for it.
I don't remember how to.
Fire
That's-
strike.
Was it 2D?
2d6 less 3 plus 5 plus knowledge. So 7 plus 5 would be 12. And I want to see if you have the same perk.
11.
Hang on, before you count that. You don't have perk. Oh, you don't seem to have it. Weird.
She would have the focus attack at least.
No, she doesn't.
That's a
Yep.
general perk, so she should have it.
Does it not affect spells? So she didn't take it.
No, it
does.
does affect spells.
Oh, okay, then yeah,
I
she
don't
would have
see
taken
it
it.
written on her sheet.
She hits anyways. Their agility's pretty low, so we'll look into it at later.
All right.
So he poofs, and you can reclaim your potions. Right. Guilford A. Or am I in Guilford B? Guilford A. You see.
Yes.
Let's see. Same little gangly fucker.
The dangly fucker.
He's running away with a pouch. You know it's full of vampire ashes. He doesn't.
That fucker. How far away is he?
The range doesn't matter. You just get one attack.
Alright, well, I'm going to use my gnomish staff of lancing them.
Okay.
And I assume I get to remove 1 dice from each because I'm acting independent.
Yes.
Alright, so the first attack is a 21 to hit.
A what?
A 21 to hit.
Yep. He's gone.
Right.
Let's see. Guilford
Beautiful.
B.
Alright, well, he's going to do the exact same thing. So,
No, no, he's not.
Well,
I'm
he
sorry,
was
but no,
not.
he's not.
Oh, did you see something else?
Guilford B, um, you see one running away from Badagast carrying 8 shiny rocks, and you yell, Badagast, look out! Badagast, make an attack roll.
All right. I think I'll cast Flash. What is the
Splish splash. Nothing happened.
on Splash? Do I use the same dice for the roll as the large charge gem? Because the medium charge gem has no information. It's just written medium charge gem.
That means does it cost a medium charge gem to cast initially?
Maybe.
Then yeah, you use
Then
let me take a look. I believe that's a medium charge
I'm
gem to
gonna
cast.
copy this information where it matters and not just up here.
So we're gonna cast Splash.
And I'm gonna mark this through so that I know not to
Sing-
read that.
Gus
Same knowledge right here.
Splash.
All right, so 1d6 less 1 plus 3 plus knowledge. What is
Yeah,
my knowledge?
it costs the top one. Your
Yeah.
knowledge,
Cost does not concern me. I just wanted to know what I needed to roll.
your knowledge bonus is currently +2.
No
What
way.
is your
My knowledge
knowledge?
has been 8.
What is your knowledge roll?
I have it written up top here so that I can see it. Where is knowledge? 46 plus 2.
So your knowledge bonus is 6. Okay,
How
we
did
must
my knowledge bonus go down?
because 4d6 plus 2 is 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but
Yep.
he also has his things, his equipments that gives him bonuses. Is that counted in there?
No, knowledge bonus. That probably he might have equipment that makes the spells more powerful, but knowledge bonus is just it's not supposed to be a continually rising stat. It's like the ebb and flow of how your knowledge is going right now. So when you gain a higher d6 but a lower bonus, it could drop for a little while because your brain is tired. But then as your bonus increases more, it's not an ever increasing bonus. It's how things are going.
Okay.
It's more a role play element based that gets injected into magic spells.
All right. I will keep using these dice, considering that it gave me 2 1s and now it's giving me a 6.
Okay, what'd you get total?
6 plus 3 is 9, plus 6 would be 14.
You can recollect your. What did he steal?
8 shiny
Oh,
rocks.
your shiny rocks. Yeah. And Crazy 2, you yelled for McGrew. Okay. You can still hear the cackling of the gremlins sort of hiding around the ruins, but no more pop out to see you.
I would check if they stole anything more that we missed.
If Guilford B checks his pockets, he will notice his pouch of vampire dust is in fact gone.
Alright, well, that's sad. That's so sad.
Considering it was free, I mean,
And you still have the first one that you recovered.
yeah.
I would want to chase after them.
You can try to like get to where the sound is coming from, but each time you get close, you hear a and you might see a little bit of smoke, but that's it.
I think I have a horse carriage that we can use.
Horse bucket.
Ooh, that would be cool. Do I have to promote you so you can plunk it?
I was gonna go out, but if you don't mind doing that.
No, I don't
Yeah.
mind, especially if you get a cool thing.
I'm not sure this thing is gonna give it to me, but I need that to be able to. So, objects.
No, it won't. It won't be in. You have to go into games, and then right click one or hit the dot and hit search, and then you can pull out individual parts.
I didn't know if.
I believe you have access to the games menu. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. Yeah, perfect. Let's
That's
shrink him
cool.
down a
Oh,
little.
there's a double birds one. Do we want that or no?
You are really roboty.
Oh, I was loading it. Oh,
Double
Mine's
horse,
not.
single horse, doesn't really matter.
There's some other really cool assets in here as well. There's
Why
like
can't I move him?
guards and
Oh, he's
is it
locked.
locked?
Yeah.
So be sure and save this. There. And you can demote me again.
Save. Horse, cart. Save. All right. Well, that was all fun and exciting. So it's still early day, like maybe 11ish. The next leg of the journey, you're gonna have to cross this bridge. It's not a super big bridge, but all the bridges are big enough that boats can go underneath them. So you'll probably, let's say, 6 in the afternoon, maybe 7 to get down to here. Are you going to attempt to explore that one too? Or do you want to make camp first?
I feel like we want to make camp.
Yeah, me too.
So do you want to attempt to gather and make food? I know you have at least one cooking kit, so you.
I have gather.
I think I did. Too.
I have the cooking skill.
Okay, so if we gather, you could cook.
Yep. That's pretty much how it works. Does anyone know how much you gather? Because I don't know if that's written down or not.
So I know for NPCs it was like based on their crafting, but I never know.
Right, but that's a completely different system.
You and Crazy knew more about this than I ever did.
I
You'll
have
figure
no
that out,
clue
I'm
about that either.
I'm assuming that's Dropbox 66. Let me take a look. Guides, races,
really well. And
genie. I'm assuming that it's part of the ability.
yeah,
Not in races though. Class maybe? Did I put those in classes?
because they would have required the 8mm bit, and they would have left the hole like this big, and
Century.
So used to.
I ended up using my.
Nope. Why? What?
Yeah, there's one on top of the washing machine. Mine.
I swear when I
Like that.
looked in these before, maybe that's only the ones
I
online?
will, but just take that because I don't know where to put it now.
Let me check the ones online. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Gathering. Can gather food for meals. Wow. Isn't that helpful?
Yeah. Really?
Let's say 2 of you have gather, so let's say you can gather enough food for a meal every half hour. You're allowed to use 4 hours for gathering, so you can gather enough food for 8 meals, and she can definitely cook enough food for 8 meals, so let's say you make 8 dry meals.
Oh yeah.
Is that two for? Well, not two for everyone.
It's
How?
2
how
for
is-
everyone, and I get to share my 2 between 2 characters.
Yeah, so two.
Okay, so add 2 meals. You gather up 8 meals. Mind you, you can literally do that every single night. You just aren't crafting
Well,
or
yeah,
fixing arrows and stuff like that, but
for that.
Does that include scraps for all the animals?
yes, you save up the scraps, and anyone who has animals, you divvy out the scraps amongst yourselves. They become the type of meal you need them to be, basically. Just for ease and necessity and whatnot. Alright, let's check the list of things we haven't done yet and see what we want to do.
Wait a minute, what's going on?
I always lose that list. There it is. I really need to get things more organized. Okay, so no, we are not going to do that. This is kind of a neat one. Never really bashed that one out. That one was hilarious. Well, okay. Now let's write it down. Let's do it on the over here. There we go. That one was done. Let's make another one, and this one will be you. Create.
I got 2 dried meals. You didn't hear that.
Okay, so
2 dried meals. Add to your list.
We got them.
We gathered and cooked. Yes.
You add them to yours too.
No.
No.
okay, so this runes, it's right by the road, and when you are when you are here making camp, you can see it down the road, and it looks just like a normal runes. But as you get up in the morning and you know put your stuff away, roll up your bedrolls and stuff, and start tunneling down towards it, as you approach, you see the runes fade and a beautiful grove appears with these tall braziers that light it with a warm light that doesn't seem like the fire is quite making as much light as it should, but it's still very warming. And sitting in the middle of the grove is about a 4 to 5 foot tall from the sitting position to the head fox spirit with 4 tails. What would you like to do?
I want to go try to pet it.
Okay, you see the elf goblin run up and pet this fox spirit, and it reacts very kindly.
Oh.
Can I bet it too?
Yes, you can pet it too. As you are petting it, it says that you carry 3 angelic relics. Have you tried combining them yet?
No.
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 You should.
But we want to get home first. We don't know what's gonna happen when we combine them. But if you say so.
Well, we should ask you what's gonna happen if we combine.
It will guide your path.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will trust them, and I'll.
When you pull out the chest, a pond appears next to you, sort of off path.
I wasn't gonna pull out the chest. I was gonna pull out the other keystone we have.
Right? Wasn't one? I thought you had the disc in the chest.
No, we have the keystone in the chest.
Right?
All
Yeah.
right. Shiny rock is in the chest.
Yeah, but we have 2 shiny rocks. One blue for the angel grave and one for the vault.
Wait, what? I'm confused now.
I think we all are.
Oh, you have a do you have a
Yeah, I
keystone for something in Martman Mountains?
think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Right. I forgot about that. You picked up another keystone. So okay, you can use that one.
Beautiful.
So you you have the disc. You're gonna put them together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they click in, and on the gym part, you see a map. Not quite this map, a little different, but you clearly recognize Montman Mountains, and a compass appears on the outer edge pointing the way.
Is it pointing toward the mountains?
Hmm.
Oh,
So is that where we're supposed to head then?
Getting back the way we came.
Well, it's pointing towards the mountain.
Hold on.
Mountain.
Back the way we came. Yes.
No, it's
Yeah, I got rid of
these
that.
mountains.
Wait.
In
What?
a minute.
Yeah, the mountains.
No, I already did.
Right, but that's not the keystone that you need to use. That's a
No.
keystone you found before.
Yeah. All right.
Who of us has the chest?
Well, I wrote it down, but I don't think we ever said who had it because I have
Yeah,
other
because
parts of it, so someone
Well,
else
you wrote it
probably
down.
has that chest.
That's how it goes. And for me, that's not good. You wrote it down.
Well, I wrote it down. Yeah.
I mean, anyone can really have it once it's just determined where it is. That's just where it is, unless you pass it
No,
around.
I'm gonna put the chest in the pond that appeared.
That just unlocks it so that you can get access to the stuff that was inside of it.
Yeah,
Click.
I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the stone out of the chest.
I thought one of the plates was in the chest.
No, it was a keystone.
Ah,
Anyway, I'm gonna hand the key the what is it, the ruby keystone?
yep. You're gonna hand it to
Wait a
him.
minute. No. Hey.
Hmm?
I the shiny red gem.
Yeah, that's the ruby keystone. You had a different keystone that you found when you were exploring
Yeah,
the
but
paths in Mountain Mountains.
we also put the keystone in the chest room.
Yeah, which he just opened with the pond. The pond was meant to
Why,
be lighted up.
why is it my okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna question it.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We have all the parts.
Yeah,
and
that's why I'm not gonna question it. Let's move forward.
yeah.
So
You
can
just
we interchange? Can we interchange the keystone? I want to know which way this one's gonna point.
That's a good idea. Let's do it.
okay.
Yeah.
So you put the next one in, and again, it shows a map. Now you don't recognize this map. It's kind of hilly terrain, not small hills, larger hills, but definitely not mountains. And then clearly the starts of a massive city, and the compass points down towards the scar, the demonic scar, which is down here. I don't know how to do pinging.
Tab.
Tap. Boing, 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 boing.
So, is that where we need to go? Spirit, Fox, Spirit.
The fox would say yes. The compass points to the keyhole.
All right. So, how did you know that we had the angelic key parts? Or
Because it's a spirit.
When
Yeah,
you
but-
ask that question, it disappears and the grove disappears.
oh
No.
no!
How convenient.
Dang it. Crazy.
But I didn't mean to scare it. I was curious because maybe the demons also know that we have it.
Your curiosity killed the pets.
Where it stands, you find a plain looking torch. Someone can pick it up.
I want
Ooh.
torch.
You want torch? Pick up.
Okay. Right in your inventory, you have a plain looking torch.
Plain
Safety
look.
torch.
A safety torch. Yeah, can I call it a safety torch? No, just plain torch.
Can I put it on my porch?
Torch.
I don't think we have torches.
How do you spell? I don't know if that's a torch.
All right.
Small attacks.
So now
Text.
we go back home.
Probably.
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 Why are we going home?
Oh, to fix Mr. What was his name? To fix the guard tower for Mr. Gloken. He would like to have it fixed.
Okay, so it's still pretty early day, so
Did we sleep?
what?
Did we sleep?
It's early day. Yeah, you slept, so everything is reset.
So
So,
move the farm forward.
do
The
meal?
farm needs move forward now 4 days.
Do we do meal?
Yeah, 1 meal.
So
One-
you reach the city by about midday, maybe even 3 o'clock, because you're starting to get into the city crowds now that you pass these places.
Okay.
Do you want to stop at the city, or are you just gonna push through?
I don't know of anything we need.
So
Oh,
I would
Just
say
go.
you can make it back home. It's gonna be pretty late because you had to fight your way through the city, push your way through the city, but then it's a pretty straight shot. Cross the bridge, past the ruins you already did. No idea what was there. Can't remember. And you're home. Yay!
Hooray. Now, we need to move down the farm 4 days, you said?
5 days now because it's late. Like everyone's already in bed when you arrive.
Shall we eat
5
more
days.
food?
Yeah, you can eat the food.
Farm food today.
Yeah, you guys can start eating farm food, which will take away 5 from the farm each day,
We'll
or
take
from
away
the
5 from the farm.
village. Well, no, technically it doesn't take away any because like everyone's just gathering and working together to make meals. You just live there for free anyways. So let's take a look at the farm. I am not in the.
When you're at home, you don't need.
Yeah. You don't need food when you're at home.
5 days.
The farm.
20, 70. Was it 2 or 3? 70. 73.
So that means that, or did you already reduce the fields? They're not quite ready yet.
I
Okay,
have
you're
not
good.
reduced anything.
Oh.
-3.
So the field's finished.
-4. Yeah,
Can
both
we
fields are finished.
make more food?
You can gather food. You probably have a decent amount in stock. Oh, magic food, right? Yeah, we can do that, but it's not tonight. You have to wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, so harvesting fields, but first let's do this.
I meant like if we're going out again,
Well, you should just make
we
it
should
anyway.
have more food, right?
Yeah.
What was the total craft value of the 2 harvesters?
What?
The 2 harvesters, what was their craft value?
Let me check. Their total craft value is the farmer is a craft 3, and the helper is a 2. So the total is 5.
Okay, good. Okay, so so roll 3d6. Tell me the
Someone
outcome.
else do that. Can someone else do that? I'm trying to do the moose right now.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can do that. $11, 14.
14. So the first
Okay.
field is worth 114 gold.
Now, doesn't one of them take a portion?
That I already did that.
Okay, cool. All right. And then are we rolling the second field?
Yep. Roll another one.
Another 3?
Mhm.
7.
That's good. You want low numbers here. That's, yeah. The next one is worth 159 gold.
All right, we ended up with 273.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
And then there is one more thing that they can do. I have to look at how it works. Roll 2 d6s, individual numbers, please.
We have now 3 pairs of mooses. Do we just want to stop rolling for their breeding?
That 6 mooses, your pin is probably full. I think it only holds 6 or 8.
Alright, let's just stop rolling those them.
What'd you get on those 2 dice?
So 2 and 5.
Field 2 levels up.
Nice. Wow. I
Well, field B. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know where the information for that is. The farm where it is.
Oh wow, field B is level 3. Field 1 has not leveled yet.
Field 1 has leveled. They started out at level 0.
Oh, really? Field B is already leveled 3 times?
Because we crafted that with magic. So it
Oh,
started out at
right.
level
So
2.
it's and you
yeah.
got ridiculously good rolls. Okay. So there you go.
All right.
And those can be replanted because they have negative values for their work, which will come off of the replant. Because we would assume that they sent you a message and you said replant it right away.
Yes. What's the paid? Is that how much we earned?
That's how much you earned off of this harvest. Yep.
Alright, so 160, 270, 273.
So wait, by negative value, does that mean that whatever this next plant is, it's going to deduct those days from that already?
Yeah, from the growing
Gotcha.
and the
Okay.
seeding. So it takes. Let me look at the one-off tasks. So replowing the field takes 2d6. Roll 2d6.
All right.
Less 3.
1, 2. I rolled double 6.
So 12 minus 5 is 7. Wow. The first field is going to take 7 days to plow. It must have left some really heavy.
Stalks or something. Maybe some rocks churned up. I used to have to go and help a farmer.
So how many days did the first field have left? Have bonus?
It is. Field A is minus 3 days.
So
So it's 4?
4 days on the plowing. You can put that where it belongs. I'm not sure where it belongs. There it is. Yeah. So this is for plowing. 4 days plowing. Do the same roll again.
One,
Oh, you're moving it down there, and I'm. You got a what?
a 1 and a 3.
So it gets plowed in 1 day. So field B is already fully plowed. It expends a day from it.
Can I help plow field A?
Yes, but we're not there yet. Because now you've plowed field B, and now you can plant field B, and that requires. Oh no, then you just switch to working it. Okay, so let's calculate field B's value. 2d6 less 3 growing time. So do you want to roll 2d6 less 3?
Do I roll them together?
Yep.
5, 8.
So it's gonna take 8 days to grow,
All right.
and it's going to have a value of. Get my calculator. Crafting times 4, so 5 times 4 equals 20. Plus 3 for fertilizer, plus 3 for plus 3. You guys have fertilizer, yay or nay? I can't remember.
We have like a
Mm.
pin full of moose. So
Right. +3 for fertilizer. And this is the level 3 field, right?
Yeah.
No, it just leveled up. It's level 3 field, so +9 per level. And it's going to take how many days did I say?
8.
Times 8
Grow.
equals, this is a field worth 256 gold.
Nice.
263 gold.
56.
256 gold. And how long was it to grow?
8 days, so, but you still have a negative value, so.
We had a -1 value.
Oh, okay, so you didn't have a negative value. It plowed in 1 day, so it's at 8 days. So, 8 days. What do you mean the cat? Oh, well, that's not good. Where were you writing the day numbers? Oh, the
I'm
runoff
writing the
tasks.
thing.
8
Yeah.
days plowing, or 4 days plowing. That is not how you spell. It's not plowering. Plowing. Well, what is happening? Oh, there you go. That's a better place to put it, anyways. Okay. Now, you sleep, you recover. It's the next day. Now, if you want to spend some magic speeding up the plowing, you can. Yes.
well, I guess I literally just do everything with magic. I was actually gonna put my hands to the plow and help.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. I would say you would
Yes,
remove
but
3 days.
if I did it by hand, what if I did it with magic?
There would be a roll.
Let's roll it.
All right. Expend a large charge gem from the box.
What box?
I don't know where the box is to do that.
I mean, they'll recharge it immediately, so there's no point in
Well,
acting.
yeah, but I don't know where we keep that info.
I don't think we actually. We
Neither.
need to make a. Need to make a sheet
do.
for it.
We do. It's here below magic tasks.
You guys have large gems?
No, it's the box.
The box has giant charge
thing-
gems as well.
The thing that allowed us to create the walls.
The magic box has special gems. Roll a d6 and let's see what you get.
4?
A 4?
Yeah.
Hello?
4, yes.
Okay,
Am
a
I
4.
done?
Yeah, you vanished for a hot second. At least I didn't hear it. So you removed 3 days, so it's still 1 day left for plowing.
What is water? What's the water magic thing? Was that a one-off thing, or is it like a once-a-season thing?
The water magic thing, was that using to, what was that doing?
It was like upgrading the fields or something.
I
Or helping
that
the fields.
that was
It's max 3 per day or 2 per field.
what does it do, Crazy?
It levels
Did you guys not write these down?
up the field, I
Probably
think.
did, but
We did. We just
No, you can't.
no. So it adds field value.
That's what.
and it
Okay,
can
yeah.
be-
So
yeah, I think it can be done.
once per field, like
Yeah,
per growth.
once per field per growth period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant by season, but I didn't really have a better word for it.
Poison.
yeah, you can do that. How much value does it add, Crazy?
25 minus 1d6.
How much?
25 minus
Oh,
1d6
25 minus
field value.
1d6. Okay, roll it. McGrew, you're doing it, so you roll it.
1d6.
Yep.
Oh, 4 again. Come on.
So that would be plus 19. So the new field's value is 275.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is there anything specific you want to do while you're here? Anyone else? McGrew's day's been used up. Doing magic.
Love to try and.
I think
fucking-
Anania was gonna make food.
Yep, that's fine. You can cast the food spell.
I don't know how to do that.
It's already done.
Well, what do I do? I mean, what
Um,
does that do?
It
It's
makes
written-
the dried meals.
it's written
I
down
know.
30.
somewhere. No,
It's like
I
30
don't.
meals.
No, you have to. It's
Okay.
not. It's not 30. It's however many gems you're willing. Where is that written down, Crazy? Do you remember?
It's
The max.
probably under magic tasks. Summon food, request cleric, instant. 2 medium charge gems per 10 meals, max 30 meals.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna make all 30 of them?
I don't know.
It's up to you. It uses medium charge gems from the box, not your own gems. And they
Yeah,
can
but
recharge them pretty easily.
there is so. I mean, if okay, well, if they can be charged, then yeah, I guess do the max or whatever. I don't know.
Alright, 30 meals. How many meals do you guys have in your stockpile? Where is your stock? There it is.
Should be
Jesus,
fine.
you're up to 103 meals.
So should we take some of those?
That was the
Yeah.
point of doing it, was so that we could have meals to go travel with.
So how many should we take?
Well, we should do 2 days
then-
worth of casting, and then I think that'll make
Well,
enough meals.
let's worry about today. So Inanya summons some magic meals. McGrew works the fields with the magic boxes. The boxes getting passed around a lot. It's the village box.
Take all day though.
No, that wouldn't take all day. The McGrew's jobs would. Your job would be instant. It's just bam meals.
Should I just go gather something?
Yeah, you can go gathering. If you want, do you have the ability to gather herbs for potions? Does anyone have the alchemy skill?
I don't think.
Nope. Not
What-
anyone has been able to choose the alchemy skill.
What level is it?
I just have gatherer. That's all it says.
Let me look.
Yeah, that's not the alchemy skill.
Oh, actually, I could have just looked on your sheets because your sheets should have the alchemy skill written down.
I have not seen alchemy skill on my.
Same.
Did I never write it down? Class. No, I need the default. Okay, so default. Ray, short bow, quartermaster, chain leather. It hasn't been put in. Okay, so let's say for elves, they learn it at level 6. How do you spell alchemy? Ooh. Alchemy.
ALCHEMY.
Basic alchemy. Copy. So if you all want to add it to your sheet, if you're an elf, you make it at level. I'm adding it in on your sheet, by the way. You make it at level 6. What just happened? That was not where my mouse was, you bogger.
I am not level 6 yet.
No, you're not.
So can I just gather like basic, I don't know, something?
So with gathering, you can either gather food materials, which would be redundant, or you can gather potion ingredients. It's up to you.
Okay, well, can I do that then?
Sure. Roll 1d6 first.
1B. No, not
You-
2. Just come on. No, no.
Which is it?
2.
You got a 2. So you gather enough to make herbs to make 2 basic potions. Now roll a second d6.
2.
Okay, so you gather enough herbs to make 2 basic potions in the morning. Do you want to do the same thing for the evening?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes. So I need
Miss
to
McGrew?
roll the same-
Okay, if you want to do the same thing in the evening, do the same roll. So roll 1d6.
Yes.
Yes.
3.
3. Okay, so that's another 3 and roll a second one.
5.
A 5. And you gather enough herbs to also make 1 good potion.
Are you
I don't-
writing this down, or do
I put it in your sheet. Yes. I don't think you have an alchemist locally, but at the town, the Elven city, they could make the potions for you. They usually charge a couple of copper for the time because basic and good potions are pretty quick, and you already have all the ingredients. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything today?
Was it a new
I
day?
would like.
No, it's the same day. What, babe?
No,
Can I try using the book that Crazy gave me to try to train my crow?
Yes. Okay. Crow training. Let me get your sheet up.
Crow train.
Oh, actually, let me get Duck's sheet up. So Duck is within 30 feet of owner. If both self and owner is in the shadow, Duck gives you stealth and awareness. It speaks to you, and it can fly. Oh, and Duck now has whisper of voice, so you can now talk to him remotely, like if he's somewhere else. So let's just have you roll 2d6 and tell me what you get.
Can I use my actual dice because the ones in game suck?
Yeah, I don't care.
You know, I found that they're not so bad when you roll them with the actual roll function instead of like how have you been rolling them?
With the right click roll.
Yeah, that's the actual roll function. What did you
Okay.
get?
A 4 and a 5.
Oh, you did pretty good. Okay. Sorry, taking my meds. Hmm. In 30 feet of owner, if both own, I think you just straight up add that because you never send them away. Okay, so you taught him a scout ability, a combat scout ability.
In one day?
Well, he's pretty smart already. So basically, she's just it's more like that she learned to see him remotely a little better. So you can send Duck to mark a target, and it'll give you +4 to hit that target.
So it's more about what
Which,
she learned and less about what he learned.
yeah,
Oh,
yes,
does that?
okay.
Okay.
So you'll be able to pick a target in battle, and Duck will follow that target, giving you a bonus to it. As a free action, you can send him to the target or send him to a new target. And as long as the target is within his fly distance, says it's 30 feet, but that's pretty bad for a fly distance, so we're going to up that to 40 feet. He will move right away. Otherwise, he'll have to actually move, which means you're going to need a bird token for combat. We'll worry about that later. Okay, Crazy, do you have anything you want to do on this day?
I would like to help repair the tower.
You would like to help prepare the tavern?
Repair the tower.
Oh, repair the tower. So are you going to start a building task?
Yeah, and repair the tower.
Yeah, I mean that would be more basic because you're just fixing it. You're not actually making a new building. So let's say you expend the day and 5 lumber, so 68, and you fix up the tower. You're kind of, I wouldn't say carpentry is your main talent, but you are a very good craftsman. Yes.
Is it just one crazy or two crazies doing this?
Yeah, there's 2 crazies doing it, right? Both crazies. Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
both good.
neither of you are like, you're not a carpenter. Do you have the carpentry skill?
No.
Yeah, you're not a carpenter, but you're still a craftsman. You have a magic hammer and everything. Not super magic, but it's a little magic. So you do pretty good. Like you fix up the windows, you give them some shutters, you build some basic barrack equipment, so like armor racks and tool racks and some actual beds for the guards, and they're pretty happy. They're like, all right, yeah, we'll live here. It's not bad. They're pretty happy with it.
There's 2 towers though, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm assuming you're fixing up the bigger one for them to live in.
Yeah.
Right.
And then just to discuss this, can we give the main tower to the head guard?
Yeah. Do you want to have Crazy fix up both towers? Because
Sorry, the smaller tower is like kind of like a guard's office, kind of, like.
yeah, sure. So you can build a little office in there. He says that if he's gonna be a head guard, he's definitely gonna need more than one helper. But for now, it'll do. He would like you to hire on at least 1 or 2 more guards. That way, because right now
He
there's
is
only
the
2.
only guard.
Oh, Yeah, he says, yeah, this is nice and all, but I'm gonna need, who am I in charge of, really? So he would like you to bring on a couple extra guards.
I just need to point out this is just setting up for the future. We're not
Yeah,
delegating.
he's fine with that. He's very happy with his barracks. I would say that you built enough beds in the barracks for 4 people.
Okay, and then I also wanted to ask, like, would he like a house?
He's happy with the barracks. Like, for now, he's happy. He's being fed. He doesn't really worry about pay. He doesn't have anything to spend it on. So, he would rather have equipment upgrades, to be honest. I believe they have some basic bows and some basic swords and some basic armor. You upgraded them a little bit, but he would like to learn to use longbows, and he would love to have a set of longbows for the guards, future guards. And he would like to learn to use the shield above buckler, a kite shield, and he would like some kite shields
Okay,
because they're good for wall defense.
we'll have to.
Well, I've got news for him. I can help him learn the bow.
Yeah, you can teach them bow, give them bow training, and kite shield, and you can craft those. Probably, I don't know. Can you?
I can craft a kite shield.
Right,
No,
but
I
you
don't
don't have
craft
fletching
kite shield.
yet.
I do have fletching.
Oh, then you can craft bows. Like you couldn't make longbows for you to use, but for guards, you could definitely make them some nice longbows,
Right.
which would give them bonus to sieges. Yes.
Before, but I need to be reminded.
What's up?
Can I attempt to enchant?
Can you enchant?
Can I attempt to enchant?
Yeah, you can do very basic enchantments just innately.
Okay, what did he want enhancements on? Swords?
So they would like some. Right now, I'm pretty sure they're just running short swords and regular bows. They want like full swords and long bows and
Okay, so
kite
he's not looking
shields.
for enhancements.
So they're not worried about magic. Like magic is really like not something they would think about right now.
Okay, we'll focus on just getting
The average person, doesn't walk around with a magic ring that makes 2 of you. By the way, the people are a little bit upset right now because they don't know what to make of Guilford B. Guilford A, fully accepted. Guilford B, he's a little shady, at least to the townspeople. They don't understand it.
Oh, it's definitely Meatball. Meatball's giving Guilford A credit here.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
only the real Guilford would have a meatball.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other Guilford must be a imposter.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, they're letting him around and they're like interacting with him, but it's a little stiff. Right, Crazy, what do you want? Oh no, you repaired the barracks. Okay, so that takes care of today. Do you want to spend another day here?
Yeah.
I had intentions. Wait, is this the second day now?
Yeah.
No, I asked. Do you want to spend another day here?
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I still have,
yes. Oh,
Gonna stay here building houses.
what are you gonna do, McGrew?
I still had intentions to build them houses.
Right. We're not getting to that. Around 4 a.m. Glocken? Your guard's name is Glocken?
Yeah.
Glocken sounds an alarm.
Oh dear.
You get up and run to the wall, and you look out, and on the road outside of your gate, about 20 feet back, you see a demon riding a demonic horse. These are called something. I gotta look because I don't remember. Wait, no, it wouldn't be on the tablet. That hasn't been moved to the tablet yet. These are called something. I gotta find it. Dang, here it is. These are called. No, what? I know I wrote down what happens when this happens. Nope, that's not written there. Where did I write this down? Ah, this is old. No. There he is. These are called the Black Riders. They are essentially what you would understand as demonic policemen.
I've been
Have we
waiting.
done anything wrong?
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, but why didn't they do that when we weren't here? Why nothing happened while we were away?
So well, by the way, the Black Rider, essentially a demonic policeman, stands before your gate, and you hear, but his mouth doesn't move across the town. Fuck it, we're gonna call it a town. You hear prepare for inspection in everyone's head. And the townspeople are basically shitting themselves right now. The guard, he's standing in position with, he probably has a little buckler and he's got his bow drawn, but he doesn't know what to do. He's just staring at Guilford A, waiting for help. And that's where we're going to end it today.
This is horrifying.
Honestly, I don't think we have anything to hide.
We have 4 angelic key parts at least to hide.
Well, we could kill them.
No. That would just make the problem worse, I think.
It would very much escalate
So,
the problem.
you do know of stories of Black Riders going missing, and these are like in the UK there would be a Bobby, a really low ranking police officer. These are like that, except for there is no camaraderie in the demonic race. When the Black Riders go missing, they just don't care. Like they might send another Black Rider out,
Kill this guy,
but
take all his money.
he probably doesn't have money.
Oh, but he's close. And burn him.
I think you missed my point.
Fighting is an option. Bluffing is an option. You have no idea how powerful he is. The last Black Rider was probably seen about 50 years ago. And he inspected one of the new farm villages. You know the story. He came, he looked around, he threatened imprisonment, he gave the tax rulings, and then he just left. They're usually decently informed, so he would know that you've already paid some tax. He would know that you've already sent goods towards the city, the demonic capital.
I know it's not about our tax issue. I know that.
Yeah, but is the stuff that we have illegal?
It's not that it's illegal. It's that it would be cause for an insurrection. Like it would show them that there is now a coming insurrection.
If he finds that demonic relic and reports it back, there will be a demonic army at your gates in 4 or 5 days. Not a big one, but there would be an army. Or angelic relic, sorry.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
But he would have to make it all the way back to the city, which would also take 4 or 5 days. So it would actually be closer to 8 days before the reinforcements would arrive.
Or offer him a job. Maybe he'll turn.
I was wondering if one of us could take all of the relics and run.
I will. When we come back next week, I will allow you to give positions and stealthiness. I would say that because of I would say that he would definitely be aware of at least. I'd have to look at your danger levels. Let me take a look at that.
I know what we can do. He isn't aware that there's 2 of me.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So he would have no awareness of Browen or Guilford 2, but he would definitely be aware of Badagast, Inanya, and Guilford 1, and you would know that because of the rumors you've been hearing.
Well, we could pretend like we're good people.
We could give the relics to Guilford B and send him into the forest.
Yeah.
Hey, did we ever talk about if
we can't?
Oh, fuck.
When the angelic gets close to the forest, they just drop out of whatever they're in. And
I'm going to ask a question based on a hint. Did we ever discuss Guilford's swimming abilities?
No.
So I would say because he's a turtle, he's a fairly competent swimmer.
Isn't he from the fire plane?
Yes, he is. But I would say not swimmer. He would be fairly competent in shallow water.
I thought he got into water once and almost sank.
Yes, you sink to the bottom, but the river is nowhere near as deep as the lake. But we'll discuss it next week.
All right.
I rolled for swimming and rolled high.
Yeah, you probably swim pretty well. You were raised by feral creatures.
If I could do it, well, she might be the best bet though, because her movement speed's higher than Guilford's.
And there's never been rumors about Broward.
Yeah,
But she's also stealthy.
and she has the stealth thing. So if we gave the pieces to her and have her go
I
across
also
the
can
river,
make a copy of myself.
You can? What?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet, but hold on.
does everybody have copy paste ability except for us?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, Guilford is permanently copied. At least
That's
as
why I
far
said
as you know.
copy paste
It's
ability.
on my armor. So as a free action, send out a shadow duplicate to draw attention. It'll last 2 turns.
So that's 10 seconds. You can make a duplicate of yourself for 10 seconds.
It would kind of be a last ditch effort if
Yeah, I get that.
after you could maybe get away.
I think that was a good session. I have to
Yeah,
end it, by the way, because I don't have this
Yeah,
this
that's fine.
encounter written out, because this encounter is going to involve, if you fight him, you will be in a siege, essentially, a mini one, because he's only one dude, and he might summon a couple of little baby helpers, but nothing major. So I have to figure out how that's going to work.
But
Can
I
I
take-
assume that the sentries wouldn't help us against these guys?
So there will be a chance that sentries will pass and give you aid. They will totally come to the aid, even against a demon. That's their job.
Yeah,
Oh.
but what about the guard that we have?
I was
He
gonna
is
say
good.
we have
Yeah,
people that would
the
fight
guard
too.
will help you. Yeah,
Okay.
with his little bowl and is shitting himself on the thing, staring at Guilford, looking for aid. He will do his best.
Yeah.
Send
Our farmer will probably also help, because I'm not gonna lie, our farmer is like the
Yep.
best.
He
we
is
have for-
probably wielding a farming scythe, waiting for orders, honestly, because he's probably an old soldier. He has to be with his stats.
But what about the wizard dude that you were gonna send to wizard school?
He doesn't know any.
He hasn't gone to wizard school yet, but you do have a chest full of very powerful charge gems. I will warn you on upcasting into large when you don't know how, and mega. What's the big ones called? Giant. It would be risky as hell, but you would do some magic.
Some magic.
I would do some magic. Is it more magic than I've ever magicked?
Yeah.
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 It's more magic than you could
Do
ever
you mean to tell me
imagine.
that the amount of magic that I would be magicking would do a lot more damage than I'm used to doing?
Oh yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
But is that guy powerful though? Because I hope he
I
is.
assume he's some level of power.
In any of your lifetimes, except for maybe Ananya when she was very young, depending upon her age, have ever seen one. And the last one, like I said, was around 40 to 50 years ago, and it came and went. No one fought it.
Well, we must fight this one.
I think. So now we're faced with a dilemma. If we send away one of our party members with the relics, we're down a man. But
Yep.
if we don't, we risk losing the relics.
Yep.
I think. Well.
I have a really bad plan.
Okay. Let's hear it before you implement it.
Well, no one's implementing anything today, but let's hear it.
So he's right outside the wall, right?
Yeah.
So I have a prehensile tail where I could lower myself down the wall onto his horse with him and try to take his weapon.
Wait, you have a prehensile tail?
Yes. She's a demonkin. She has a tail. Like a
Oh, I
monkey.
wasn't aware of this. Do I also have a tiny little tail?
Yeah, but it's not prehensile.
Tiny.
It's
So-
useless.
I don't want to assume that he has crazy stats,
But
but
he might
I
have
also don't want to
spells or
assume that
something.
his awareness is less than 1d6.
He might
Seeing
be
as he is an inspector, pretty much, I imagine that
Yeah.
he has a decent awareness at least.
He's since no one's seen
I
one.
said plan, not good plan.
No.
Well, I just I wanted to point out the things that I saw that might be a hindrance to your plan. I'm not saying that your plan was bad. It's not. It actually could have been good, but he probably has a high awareness. So I don't think it's worth doing that. I do think one of the best options that we have, if we don't want to be down a man, is that we send one of the Guilford B away with the relic.
Then you would just be down a D6 on Guilford A.
Right.
And all of Guilford's B's
And
attacks.
you know what? We may not
Yeah.
even have to fight this thing if Guilford B gets away.
So I had a different idea that I came with.
Okay.
How good is your crow at following orders?
Perfect.
I'm the only one that can
Perfect.
talk to it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How large is the keys parts? Like,
Yeah,
can a
it's a
crow
drone.
hold all the key parts?
Not in the chest, but just the complete key, yes.
We already took the piece out
Yeah,
of the chest.
it's already out of the chest.
Right. I know. I understand that. Yes.
You could chuck it at the bird and send it away.
Yeah.
I think if we just handed it to it, it might be more civilized.
Yes.
The bird might be more willing to take the key.
If you
Yeah,
throw it at him, he
happens
might
really
throw it
quickly,
back.
you know?
Listen, if an
And she
African
can
swallow
she can
carry a
communicate,
coconut across the ocean to the United Kingdom, I think this bird can carry this key.
and she can also communicate it with it remotely using whispers. So
So that
Right.
no one hears it, yeah.
right.
Okay, I
Then
think we
she
have a
has
good
to
number of
tell-
viable solutions to ponder on.
And I will tell you the key for the Mountman, it is technically an angelic relic, but it wouldn't arise any suspicion because you didn't find it in a vault or anything. You just found it laying around, kind of.
Yeah, and
We could
it's
explain.
like I'm pretty sure that ruby leads somewhere where none of us know where it is, and it's not like it's pretty significant.
They probably don't want us having it.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't want you having that.
So, did we want to play another board game?
Yeah, we could.
Do we want to try one of the new ones?
Or do you want to play more Monopoly?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.